Hello, how are you?
Hi. I hope this is a goodwill gesture that'll keep us in a good place with each other.
Lovely viewers. Welcome to my update gossip channel. I will explain everything. Watch this video until end. The Coyote Pass property has been a central topic of discussion on Sister Wives for quite long. Meri and Janelle wanted their share of the property, but Kody was not willing to distribute it equally. Recently, he redistributed the plot in such a way that he, Robyn, Meri and Janelle now have equal parts of the plot. The property was the last string binding Janelle and Meri to Kody, and now that it's over, they can finally move on. Meri and Janelle have both moved out of Flagstaff. Janelle now lives in the Tar Heel State, North Carolina, with her daughter Maddie and her family. Janelle is now back in Flagstaff, but not for the reason you might think. She is here to cut all ties with that area, especially with Kody. Janelle was previously in Utah for a family wedding. She then went to Las Vegas to meet her sons, who reside there, and she is finally back in Flagstaff. Janelle was recently in Utah for a family wedding. Her nephew got married, and she also met her sister. Then she flew to Las Vegas to meet her son Gabe and Logan. She had a hearty meal and finally spent quality time with them. The Sister Wives star is very active on her social media and often shares her feelings there. She recently shared a sweet post with her sons. The trio had a good time with
It's a weird space to be with the severance package thing because I don't know if this is passive-aggressive or if it's just aggressive or if it's a joke. And I don't know, and I haven't known my whole marriage.
I failed pastries. Sister Wives. Janelle Brown moves all her belongings from Flagstaff. Janelle has a busy life in North Carolina. She is currently working on her farm business venture, Tater Farms, and is also designing the entire place to her liking. The Sister Wives star recently welcomed her granddaughter and is over the moon. On the other hand, Janelle is also cutting all her ties with Flagstaff, Kody and Robyn. She is closing a chapter of her life. Using her Instagram stories and posts, Janelle revealed that she is packing and moving her final belongings unit from her Flagstaff home. Some of her friends helped her pack her stuff and finally cut all ties with the place. Flagstaff holds some good and some bad memories, but sometimes it's essential to leave a place to move on in life. Janelle shared that this was her final unit in Flagstaff, and a lot of things didn't even fit in the boxes. She further added that she had a fun tour of the Intermountain West and will now leave for Amarillo on the same site. She is a busy mom on the go. Her friends Angela and Christina helped her move and wrote heartfelt farewell notes. The Sister Wives star looked happy on her departure. We earlier guessed that Janelle was going to Flagstaff for some documentation work, and it seems like she was here to wrap up all her remaining work.
It's our anniversary.
It's not anymore.
Well,
It would have been.
I wonder if she picked this day on purpose.
This was not.
A while back, Meri and Janelle threatened Kody that they would call the lawyers on him, so he decided to divide the property equally. KodyBrown transferred 2 plots of land, dividing them equally among himself, Robyn, Janelle, and Meri. It is good that Meri and Janelle can finally move on. Janelle Brown from Sister Wives has spent most of her life with Kody. They got married when she was in her 20s, and they even had 6 kids together. However, their wedding did not last. Kody always mistreated her and prioritized Robyn over his other wives. After 2 decades, in 2022, Janelle decided to finally leave him. She even shifted to North Carolina to focus on her career and grow. However, she still wants her share of the Coyote Pass property. Kody, along with his 4 wives, bought the Coyote Pass property so that they all could live together in individual mansions. After a few years, his plural family broke into pieces and the OG 3 wives left him. So Meri and Janelle now want their share of the Coyote Pass property. Christine sold her share to Kody and Robyn for $10, as she did not want to have any ties with Kody. Kody later redistributed the plot, and now he, along with Janelle, Meri, and Robyn, own equal portions of the property.
Kody,
Sister Wives star...
These are not really nice.
Oh, they're not.
This is the bed that you and I bought when we first moved to Vegas. It's time for a new one. I love this bed. I love this bedroom set. When we moved to Las Vegas, Kody and I went out and we bought this bedroom set together.
Janelle
It was like,
has decided to embark on a new journey. As she stepped into 2025, Janelle declared that this would be her detox year. She decided to eliminate people and things that impeded her growth, and this decision has already brought a positive change in her life. Janelle shared that she starts her morning routine with meditation and journaling to achieve mental tranquility. This practice, along with not using her phone, helps her shut down chaos and bring peace to her mind. It also allows her not to overthink. Kody recently divided the Coyote Pass property into equal portions. Meri was even ready to get lawyers involved in the fight. After much negotiation and fighting, Janelle, Meri, and Robyn now have an equal portion of the property. Janelle was expected to respond to this division, but she had quite an unexpected reaction. The diva is very active on her social media and often shares her feelings there. She recently shared a sweet post. Janelle was recently in Las Vegas to meet her kids. She shared a photo with her sons, Gabe and Logan. She had a hearty meal with them and finally spent quality time with them. Previously, she said that she was in Utah to attend a family wedding and would next go to Flagstaff. She did not clarify why she was going to Flagstaff,
set together.
but it might
It
have
was like the
something to
first brand new bedroom set, mattress that we had ever
do
had.
with the property's document work. Janelle did not talk about the property but focused on her personal life. She didn't mention her upcoming trip to Flagstaff, but she prioritized her kids above everything. This seems like a good move amid her 2025 detox pledge. At the beginning of 2025, Janelle said she would cut out people and habits hindering her growth. It's good to see her sticking to her plan. Janelle is not focusing on things that bring her peace and joy. She just enjoyed a family function and is now spending quality time with her sons. She also moved to North Carolina to live with her daughter and focus on her career. Janelle is finally taking control of her life and living it on her own terms. Sister Wives star ChristineBrown Woolley may leave the show. If the rumors are true, then Christine is trying to accumulate as much wealth as possible before she takes the drastic step. She is currently working on her second Airbnb venture and recently gave fans an exclusive sneak peek into the house. Christine is now financially very aware, and her husband Devid is always helping her to make mindful decisions. In the recent video, he even accompanied her dot. Christian was the first one to leave Kody after 2 decades of marriage. In 2021, she shared that she would divorce him and move on in life.
I'm just laying the cards out on the table. This is who I am. It doesn't matter anymore. We're not married.
Right? Those are real.
Years later, she met Devid on a dating app and the duo fell in love. In season 19, Christine introduces everyone to Devid and they gear up for their wedding. The show runs a few years later, and the two are married in real time. Sister Wives star ChristineBrown is not just expanding her business scope, she's also showing incredible courage. In addition to building a rental empire, she is sharing her story in a tell-all book. Christine has bravely promised that her book will reveal all the dark truths of her life, including Sister Wives' secrets. Christine's tell-all book is titled as Sister Wife, a memoir of faith, family, and finding freedom, is set to be released this fall. In it, Christine will share all behind-the-scenes secrets, talk about her polygamous marriage, and reveal her love story with Devid. Sister Wives, Christine gives an exclusive tour of her Utah Airbnb. Christine has been working on her Airbnb business. Devid supports all her decisions, but Christine has designed the house and decided all the rates. She established her first Airbnb and is now working on her second project. Recently, the diva shared an exclusive video with her husband Devid, where she gave fans a sneak peek into the Airbnb. Christine shared that she is running a special offer on her Airbnb. She added
And
that
now
when a
I'm
customer
moving.
books for
And he's
3
like,
nights,
why are you doing it so
she
early?
will add the 4th
Why
night.
do you care?
for
Isn't this what you
absolutely
wanted?
free.
My immediate
To
reaction
avail
is,
that offer,
in my heart,
the customer has to
was
directly reach
good.
out
This
to
would be
her
good
for the
Meri.
booking.
But I never tell
and
Meri
she
what's
will
going on in
take
my
care
heart
of the
anymore.
rest.
It's not actually safe.
I'm not
quite
going
a
to take it
lucrative
into the
offer.
next phase of
And
my
then
life.
Christine-
I don't intend to be single the rest of my life. And I'm not going to be like, here, look, this is my bed that I had with my ex. Like, that would just be weird.
Christine gave a house tour. To ensure that one gets the offer, they need to choose dates where 4 nights are available. But only book 3 of them. From there onwards, they have to message her, and she'll personally book that 4th night for free. She also added a list of things people can do while living in her Airbnb. Christine further added that Zion National Park is just a few minutes away from the house. There is hiking, off-roading, kayaking, and sand hollow near the Airbnb location, with the most gorgeous views. She urged people to take advantage of the offer and enjoy. It's good to see Christine doing well in life and moving on. There are rumors that she may soon leave Sister Wives, but as of now, there is no official confirmation. On the other hand, there are also rumors that the show might not get renewed for a new season. Many fans wonder how it's possible that Sister Wives star MeriBrown looks very similar to one of Robyn Brown's children. What makes it really strange is that Robyn has 3 children with her ex-husband, so this daughter appears to have no biological connection to Meri, or does she? Fans have noticed that one of Robyn Brown's daughters has very similar looks to Meri Brown. Whenever Meri is photographed with Aurora Brown, the resemblance is uncanny. How is this even possible? In a rare photo of the two shared on Instagram, Meri and Aurora look like they could be mother and daughter.
I don't understand.
Aurora is
Kody.
one of 3
He's
children
done everything
Robyn
in his power to push me away for the past decade.
Meri,
had with her first husband, Devid Preston Jessup. The other 2 children are Dayton and Brianna. Dayton was actually originally named Devid, however. He later changed his name. Devid later gave up rights to his children, and KodyBrown adopted all 3 kids. All 3 of the children took on the Brown last name. The photo fans were commenting on was from a night out Meri and Aurora shared together. The caption read, "Super fun night at the Andy Grammer concert tonight with this cute thing." Multiple fans commented how much the 2 looked alike. One fan noted they looked like twins. Another noted that even though it's not really possible, they look like mother and daughter. Another fan said they thought it was Mariah at first. Of course, fans know that Mariah is Meri's only child. Has previously reported, the polygamist lifestyle is very different. It seems many of the
my whole
families have
marriage.
close
I failed
family
to ask
ties
for
to other
alimony when we got the
polygamist
legal
families.
divorce, so I'm kind of out that. So, I put 30 years into this. Like, help me move and get out of here, then we'll just be good to go. We'll call it even, I guess. I don't know.
Families. According to a previous report, Robyn's first husband is related in some way to almost all of the sister wives. One of those possible relationships includes Meri Brown. As confusing as it may sound, Devid Jessup is the first cousin of Christine Brown. He is also related to Meri through her father's wives. Plus, Devid is actually KodyBrown's 3rd cousin. Therefore, knowing all of that information, it's not so far-fetched that Meri and Aurora share some very similar looks. Aurora has had issues with anxiety. As previously reported, Aurora has issues with anxiety. When told the family had less than 60 days to move from a home Robyn was renting, Aurora suffered a major panic attack on camera. It was noted to be one of the worst she'd had. KodyBrown claims to be a devout polygamist. According to his religious beliefs, he needs at least 3 wives to ascend to the afterlife. His wives will join him on his own planet once they pass away too. It's all a part of the celestial marriage belief that his church holds sacred. But in the last year, we've already seen one of Kody's wives leave. Some fans suspect that other wives may leave too. Is Kody failing at the polygamy lifestyle? TLC often depicts religious families in its programming. The Browns were no exception and hoped that sister wives would allow them to share their faith with the world. They also hoped to break down barriers and remove some of the stigma associated with polygamist families. But did they really do any of that? one Reddit thread tackled that question. Do you think sister wives helped or harmed or somewhere in between the image of polygamists and the FLDS? The original poster asked. A lot of other Reddit users readily shared their opinions. Helped in the beginning, but definitely did more damage than good by the end. Another user chimed in. Fame, fortune, and too long away from their church changed them. Kody, who grew up LDS and needed mentors to follow, turned out to be a complete failure and just reinforced the negative stereotype. The Brown family strived to be a great model of a polygamy family that works out, but in recent years, Sister Wives viewers couldn't help but notice that Kody definitely favors his fourth wife, Robyn. He also seems to treat her children much better than his children with his 3 other wives. In a nutshell, Sister Wives viewers don't have a better view of polygamist families because of the Browns. As we previously wrote, some Sister Wives fans even believe that KodyBrown uses his religion as a front. One Reddit thread suggests that KodyBrown isn't really into polygamy, he just wants to keep his fame and show. At least one user suggested that KodyBrown might be polyamorous instead of a polygamist. However, most of the other users quickly disagreed. Reddit users seem to collectively agree that at this point, KodyBrown is a monogamist, posing as a polygamist to keep people interested. Tortured. Sister Wives viewers believe that right now, KodyBrown only has eyes for his fourth wife, Robyn. At the end of the day, it just doesn't seem like the polygamist lifestyle is working out for them. KodyBrown is not particularly proactive when it comes to seeing his 3 grandchildren. If anything, the babies have to come to him in Flagstaff. So what is the one way the father of 18 will go and actually visit his grandbabies? The one thing that was established in season 1 of Sister Wives was how Kody loved to be a father. At least he loved having children and babies. In September of 2015, his daughter with Janelle, Maddie announced her engagement to Caleb Brush. It was going to be the first Brown marriage, but more than that, Kody just adored Caleb. He had no problem giving his blessing to the happy couple, and even planned to officiate the nuptials. In June of 2016, Maddie and Caleb wed in Montana, where they were living at the time surrounded by family and friends. Not too long after, they announced they were expecting their first child. Axel was born in 2017 with their second child, daughter Evie K, being born in 2019. About 6 months after the Brushes tied the knot, Christine and Kody's daughter Mykelti married her boyfriend, Tony Paedon. They had not been dating for a super long time, but felt they were soulmates. The two were together for almost 4 years before they called the family together for a video chat during the pandemic. They held up a pair of baby shoes and revealed they were expecting their first child. Christine was in Utah for the birth of their baby girl, Avalon Asa, in April 2021. Despite the two mothers being very proactive with the grandkids, Kody could seemingly care less. During season 16, Christine flew to Utah for Mykelti's baby shower. At the same time, Janelle was in North Carolina for Evie K's life-changing first birthday surgery. However, KodyBrown has made virtually no effort to come and see his grandkids. Yes, Maddie and Caleb brought Evie to meet the family after the baby was born, but they always have to come to him. Recently, Mykelti was the one who had to travel from Utah to Flagstaff to show off her baby girl to her father. Avalon just turned 1 on April 5th. Is that the only way for Kody to see them? A Reddit thread has been started to address this after a video was posted from Mykelti's trip. Does this man only see his kids and grandkids if they come to him? A Redditor asked. Another noted the reason being is he can't be too far from Robyn. This does make sense as his son Paedon recently revealed his father is not vaccinated. Therefore, traveling may not be the safest thing for him. So this may explain why he had yet to see Avalon since she was a pandemic baby. He also was not pleased when Janelle traveled to NC to be there for Evie's surgery. She is still quite active in their lives. At this point, he is committed to staying at home, so if there are grandkids, it appears they must come to him. Thanks for watching this video. What do you think about this video? Told on comment box and subscribe our channel.